Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm the Gerbil, and today's video is going to be kind of fun, I hope. So it's kind of inspired by failure. See, I'm on a roll, as the title says, a downhill roll. I've been losing quite a lot lately, and it's entirely my fault. I really have no one to blame. I would like to say that it's, craptacular RNG or whatever, but the reality is, no, it's kind of my fault. So in this video, I would like to celebrate some failure, hopefully learn a little bit from it, share some mistakes, and maybe help you not make those same mistakes. As Thomas Edison said, I haven't failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. In this video, I'm going to show you 8 or 9 of those ways that don't work necessarily. And another good quote I really like as an educator, Henry Ford, it says, "The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing." So let's try to learn something and let's have a good laugh at my expense, shall we? All right, here we go. So the first battle is kind of a yeah, nah moment, in the immortal words of Aussie Man from Australia. So I just recently relicked Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum, took her up to R5 in anticipation of the Ahsoka TV show. I feel 100% certain she will be a requirement very soon for a Rebel GL. If not a Rebel GL, maybe a legendary character from the new Ahsoka show, an update Phoenix. Who knows? I think she's going to be needed. Anyway, with the Datacron and her Omicron, she's sporting 140,000 health and 110,000 protection. Remember, whenever she gets all these debuffs and buffs on her turn, she can cleanse them all and hit 1,000,000 times and do epic amounts of damage. So we're going to send her in to try to clean up a GI squad that has lost Ninth Sister. So I'm thinking we got a pretty good shot at this. And very quickly as this is going, I'm thinking that 250,000 health pool is just not enough. And it's like, yeah, nah, this isn't going to work. Yeah, so no, that did not work, not even a little bit, not even close. All right, so here we go. Upgrades made my team worse, and this is true but not true. You see, Gas 501st actually has a pretty good record. If you go to SWGOH.gg, it has a really high win rate against Malgus. And recently I had a Gear 12 Arc and Echo sitting with my Relic 3 5s Rex and then Relic 7 Gas. And I was winning. I was consistently winning. And I was like, yeah, this is awesome. So I decided to go ahead and relic up the rest of my 501st squad because why not, right? I can start to apply some Datacrons, which I did, and yeah, no, that didn't work. I have lost now 3 times in a row with gas post relicking. And so why did that happen? It happened because you want 5s to die, right? You basically want somebody to bite the dust so that 5 sacks himself and passes off all of his stats to the rest of the 501st team. And now that my Echo and Arc Trooper are also in higher relics, they're not dying as fast. As ironic as that sounds, they're not dying as fast. And because they're not dying as fast, 5s isn't sacking himself early on in many cases. I didn't pay attention in this particular video. I don't know which way that just went, but 5s, I think that's what's happening. But yeah, like I said, I've gone from multiple consecutive wins to multiple consecutive losses. And the only thing that changed, as far as I can tell, is I'm not paying attention as well, and I also upgraded my characters to Relic 3, 4, and 5. Oh boy. So yeah, there they go. Okay, here we go. Shall we? Let's move right on. Okay, so this one comes to us in the category of, yeah, didn't notice that was there. So what we've got here is Tuskens 3v3 versus a low gear Iden squad. It's only 2 characters, a gear 11 Stormtrooper and a gear 12 Iden. This is in 5v5, and I'm like, where's my 4th Tusken? Where's my 4th Tusken? Yeah, so it's in the title. I don't think it's not in the description, but it's in the title of the Omicron. It says, while in 3v3 grand arenas. I didn't read the title. What I did read is the description, right? Gain taunt for 1 turn at the start of each, if Raider is defeated, blah, 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 pull up another one. And I knew this only worked with the original 3 Tuskens, and I knew it only worked if there are 3 Tuskens. I'm pretty sure it only works with 3 Tuskens, right? It says all allies have critical damage speed, allies on the buff is hurt. Okay, I don't know where I've read that, or maybe I never read that. Maybe it was just up here in my head. But in 5v5 Grand Arena, you do not get the bonus Tusken. And so a squad of 3 relic Tuskens just died to a Gear 12 item. Yeah, that was disappointing. All right, here's another one. In 3v3, I consistently beat Lord Vader using Fennec, Grief, and OG Mando. In 5v5, I consistently lose using Fennec, Grief, and oops, wrong Mando, right? That's Beskar. Yeah, this is just not going to work as well. You should still be able to win. I mean, you can still do it, but I go from practically 100% win rate in 3v3 to a practically 0% win rate recently. And I've actually made this mistake a couple of times. Just not paying attention, not thinking, trying to rush through it. I mentioned in a previous video, I'm kind of in a very, very stressful time right now. I'm super, super busy from at work, and there's just other things on my mind. Star Wars hasn't been super high there, but if you're going to compete or try to compete, you gots to pay attention to what you're doing. And yeah, I obviously am not paying attention. We're actually doing pretty good nonetheless, right? We just got through the Royal Guard here, and we've got everybody still standing nice and tall, but we are going to lose this. We're going to lose it pretty miserably. I think, yeah, once the ultimate goes off there, we start stacking up all of those damage over times, and if Grief doesn't come around to cleanse all that nonsense off, then everybody just starts to fall over. They fall over and bunk their head. Haha, damage immunity, punk. Can't handle that one there, can you? All right, anyway, I'm not going to let this one play out. I'm just going to take my word for it. We lose. Well, we'll let it go just for a little bit, because we did just get the cleanse there, right? Okay, let's just see how this plays out for a little bit. All right, we're going to get another taunt, and back-to-back taunt, back-to-back fractures. So much for that. I wish there was a way to see the cooldowns on your opponents. Okay, so we just lost Beskar Mando. We've now gotten rid of Thrawn. We've got 4 stacks of armor shred, it looks like. So we are actually in a pretty place. I'm pounding away over there on Stormtrooper. Don't know why. We really should just be focusing exclusively our efforts now on Lord Vader. Maybe it's because I wasn't confident. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. Here we go. Do it again. Do it again. Whack. Is that 6 stacks of armor shred now? Kind of looks like it. Go kill Vader. I don't know what I'm doing. Can't even begin to guess what I'm doing. And we're doing good. We're doing good. Okay, so it's 4v1, and all the core people that I want are still alive. Okay, here comes the ultimate, and we got some retribution, and no, because we're all dazed, right? And there goes Fennec, which guarantees the loss. That's it. Game over. All right, here's another one of those. Oops, didn't notice that. So GG has been my recent counter to GI, and it normally works out pretty well. But see, the Datacron on GI, which is actually expiring next week, says if the Inquisitors defeat someone, all Inquisitors go into damage immunity for a turn. And because my Newt is only Gear 12, they popped him really fast, went into damage immunity, and then they managed to get rid of someone else, went into damage immunity, and then they're going to take out someone here in just a second, which means they're going to go back into damage immunity, and I'm just going to get hosed. This is interesting. All right? This is one that I had been winning, and then yeah, just didn't pay attention. Gotta watch that Datacron if it's the GI level 9, which goes away on the 19th, and today is the 14th, so 5 more days, folks. Enjoy that Datacron while you got it. All right, sometimes you get desperate, don't you? You just get desperate. And this is one of those battles where I absolutely know this isn't going to win. Grand Inquisitor GI versus Double Omi Akbar Leia, threw in R2-D2 and Hermit Yoda, and I'm just like, yeah, no, that didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. All right, let's try something else, right? When you're at the end of your roster, you got to get creative. So what happens if you send Jawas at the Inquisitors? I mean, they pull a lot of assists, right? They got the counterattack from Fifth Brother. They got a lot of AoEs. They're pretty challenging in Territory Battles 3. So let's see what happens on the flip side, which I've never done. And there we go. We're starting to stack up some thermals. Look at that. We got 9 over there already, but they're in damage immunity. And so damage immunity says, nope, that ain't going to work. All right. Sometimes... Oh, I put the wrong title on this. It says no turn meter gain. So I just unlocked Starkiller recently, got him up to Relic 7. This was my first opportunity to use him. I was so excited. So I've got... I don't know what I'm thinking. I didn't include him. I was legitimately going into this match thinking, oh man, this is gonna be great. Let's run the Starkiller. Let's see like what we can do with him. Let's have a little fun. And I just ended up going with a pre-Starkiller Empire lineup. I mean, I don't know why. I guess it was just habit, instinctive, right? Like, and then as soon as the battle started, I realized, oh my gosh, double stupidity here. That's Akbar. Akbar poops on most Empire teams. It's going to be a really, really hard uphill battle, and we are not going to win this one. It is not. We get slaughtered. So let's just move on. Okay, so here we go. This is Qui-Gon Jinn. We've got Cam up there. We've got all Jedi. We've got Mace. They're all Galactic Republic. Anakin's gonna do his thing. He's gonna get his bonus damage, and we're gonna try a Wampa solo, which is again a pretty common counter, and we're gonna mod for, I think, maximum health, so a little 50% bonus health on top of his own Macron, which means he's gonna be pushing, I think, close to 360 to 400,000 health. So we're in a pretty position, because as soon as he gets that protection up, he should become pretty much unstoppable. There we go. And we're off to a good start, except that the stars are not going to align. No. We're getting a lot of retributions, which is good, but unfortunately we can't get past Mace, his pseudo-tank taunt. All right, good. Now we can go at someone else. Okay, we're looking really good. We're looking really good. We got to get Anakin, though, down to almost no health with the healing immunity. All right, good. We got another Wampa Smash, so we've got our protection back up. Everything's great, and then, wow, die. I don't think that health was right. I really don't think so, because if I recall, mine's modded for 100,000 health. Datacron takes him up to 150. Omicron, I think, gives him another 100%, so it should have been like 300,000 health. And I think he died way too quick, but I don't know. I didn't even pay attention to the numbers. I should watch better next time. All right, so here's another one of those that's not supposed to happen moment. This one is just not really... I don't think that there's anything I could have done differently on this one. I'm not trying to say it was bad RNG, but traditionally... Jawas handle Mon Mothma pretty well. I mean, you can see all those stacks of TDs out there, 23 on Mothma, 29, now 44 on Cara Dune, 42 over there, 50-something on Kyle. So everything's right where we need to be, except for when Mon Mothma revives like that. She comes back without any Datacrons, and you don't get to restack them because Scavenger dies. Yeah, that's a bummer. Anyway, that's the last one for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed these. I hope you learned something from them. I hope you don't make these same mistakes that I did, right? Read the kits, read the Datacrons, watch your teams, think before you press battle, and maybe you'll have better luck than I have recently. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.